How do you develop that? How did you develop that acumen to see, okay, for this person with this face, this is going to look really better,
Yeah.
burst out at you if you do something,
Yeah.
a mistake of sort. So how do you manage that in your profession? That is, a hairdresser is a therapist.
One place for an
Hmm.
interview, and that was Taj, like
Hmm.
Regent Mumbai.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
was Bombay's first seven-star hotel.
Hmm.
I was bleeding about my shirt and there's so much blood around. And I realized, this is going to be a problem.
Has people's attention to hairstyle changed over the
And then the room
years when?
always looks at you from
Hmm.
uh, top to toe, like what clothes you're
Hmm.
wearing, what perfume you're wearing, what hairstyle you're carrying.
To judge how you look, and it also helps the dating prospects. How you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, 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 100%. Some men don't even have hair.
Hmm.
Hair is the crown that you never remove. That I really loved was people appreciated whether you are a good hairdresser or whether you are a bad hairdresser. That will only come out from creative thought process,
Don't judge a book by its cover.
like the proper way
Hmm.
of hair cutting. One thing I would like to say,
Hmm.
uh, you can complete a course as a hairdresser.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
whether you are a good hairdresser or whether you are a bad hairdresser, that will only come out from your own creative gene or creative thought process
Hmm. Hmm.
that nobody can give you to you, nobody can give you, or
Hmm.
nobody can teach you.
Hmm.
That you
Hmm.
got to have it in you, that acumen of
Hmm.
creativity.
Hmm.
Everybody can teach you steps,
Hmm.
everybody can teach you the process,
Hmm.
but in that process, you have to have the acumen of adding your own little secret sauce or
Hmm.
secret creativity to stand out or to show how different you are to yourself.
Hmm.
Only then
Hmm.
people will notice.
Hmm. So from that, what I understand is, we can, when someone can teach you how to use a tool, how to have the right technique, but what you do with it, how
Yeah,
do you use it to create something innovative that comes from within?
yeah.
So my next question is, so how do you develop that? How did you develop that acumen to see, okay, for this person with this face, this is going to look really better.
Yeah.
The reason being, I went to a saloon the other day and I showed him, okay, I want this hairstyle, and I really liked his response. He told me, no, this won't look better on you because you have smooth hair. So yeah, I really like that response where he gave his input, and I really agreed with him. My hair is is smooth, so I should not, after it won't look good.
Yeah. So it is the people that you meet and
Hmm.
how you educate yourself. You have to keep learning. It's a whole learning process.
Hmm.
Every hairdresser
Hmm.
is only as good as his or hers last haircut.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Your last haircut that you do defines your caliber.
Hmm.
If your last haircut is good, you get your next haircut.
Hmm.
It's slightly, I
Hmm.
don't know if you will understand or your viewers will understand what
Hmm.
I'm trying to say,
Hmm.
but you have to educate yourself. You have to
Hmm.
keep learning. You have to keep looking at your mentors. You have to keep looking at your seniors. You have to be aware about the fashion, the trends, the models, the films. You have to be aware of
Hmm.
what's happening around the world, what is really trending,
Hmm.
what's coming in the nearest future.
Hmm.
There are a lot of things that you keep upgrading yourself.
Hmm. 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 So you just keep
Yeah.
learning what is new and keep looking at the world, at
Yes,
the
yeah,
what's
yeah. Keep
something new.
looking at the world from your
Hmm.
eyes, and then you put your creativity to it. Yeah, this hairstyle is going from here to here of
Hmm.
this particular model.
Hmm.
What if I turn it to here,
Hmm.
and let me see how it looks like? It
Hmm.
might look good, it might look bad. Then
Hmm.
you always have to add that creative zing to it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, I always went back. Now, how about putting some color in it?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
How will it look? That is how you have to innovate. You have to evolve.
Hmm.
Evolve and evolve. It's a
Hmm. Hmm.
constant process. You cannot get stagnant.
Hmm. 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 So that
Yeah.
moves on to my next question is, so whenever you are trying something innovative, do you do it on a dummy, or you do it on a real people, or how do you perfect your new innovative spike? I mean, that's the inspiration that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got
So
a new
to each,
idea that this is new. So
yes,
who do you try it on?
yes. Okay. So to its own.
Hmm,
Everybody is individual.
hmm,
Either they can tie it on a dummy,
hmm.
or they can catch hold of their best friend and ask him that I want to try something on you. I want to this is what I'm doing. Now this
Hmm,
hair is going from here to here.
hmm,
I'm planning to do here to here. Are you
hmm.
okay with that? And if your friend, if he's your friend, that means he's your friend. So you got to do it for you. So you try something on
Hmm,
your first known people,
hmm,
and then you take it forward.
hmm.
You got to try it on somebody who's got hair. So you can have both the options.
Hmm,
Like I
hmm.
used to when I started, I used to catch hold of all my cousins. Come sit. Sit, cut your hair. Sit, cut your hair.
So
Like that.
that's quite interesting and funny at the same time that you grab hold of someone close to
Yeah,
you
it
to
is. Yeah, yeah. You got to grab someone.
blackmail them to, yeah, see, you're my best friend, you have to do this for me.
Yeah, yeah. Beg them,
Hmm.
blackmail them, bribe them. Do what it takes.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Quite a,
Yeah,
a funny thing. So moving on to my next question, which is,
yeah.
so how much is people skill important in this profession? How congenial you have to be with people um, to
Oh,
make it work?
it is a people. It is a people's profession. A
Hmm,
hairdresser is like a going to a therapist.
hmm, hmm,
Yeah, people share a lot of things of their person,
hmm, hmm, hmm,
and they don't want your opinion about it, what you
hmm,
think.
hmm,
They just want to vent out. You got to
hmm,
have a listening ear.
hmm,
You got to hear them patiently,
hmm,
nod to them,
hmm,
acknowledge what they are saying.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
They don't want your opinion. They don't
hmm,
want your advice.
hmm,
If you're too close to them, you can. If they are really, really perceiving you for advice,
hmm,
but most of them are there just to vent out,
hmm,
just to tell what they feel.
hmm,
So the greatest ability a hairdresser should have is so the greatest ability you have is you have to be a very, very, very good listener
hmm,
on both ends, their personal ends and their styling needs also.
hmm,
What
hmm,
exactly they want,
hmm,
how they want their hair to be,
hmm,
what do they do?
hmm,
If it's a doctor,
hmm,
it's an engineer, it's a senior most person in the company, you should know what exactly hairstyle that he carries.
hmm, hmm, hmm,
What color will suit him,
hmm,
what hair color will suit him, what style will suit him. That of course comes with the years of experience,
hmm,
and the client and the stylist work together
hmm,
on the look. So
hmm,
consultation is a very big part where you consult your client and want and get to know what are their needs, what are their desires, and what they're looking at. And
hmm,
on their personal front, you got to be a very good listener. You have to
hmm,
be
hmm,
extremely good listener. Pay attention to every word that is spoken to you.
hmm,
Do not miss any detail.
hmm, 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 hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. So that brings me to my next question, which is more about temperament while you are a hairdresser, because people come to you, you don't know which mood they're in. Sometimes people are in a jovial mood, and whatever banter that's happening, they get involved in it. But sometimes they're very serious, and they might
Yeah.
also burst out at you if you do something,
Yeah.
a mistake of sort. So how do you manage that in your profession?
See, first of all, so you have to have a proper demeanor.
Hmm.
You got to be ready for this question.
Hmm.
Every hairdresser is taught in the school
Hmm.
that every client is different. You do not know what the client is coming in with what mood.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, number one is you have to smile, greet, show empathy towards your client.
Hmm.
Once you show empathy, if he's in a very good mood, he'll be more happy.
Hmm.
If he's in a bad mood, he will be in a very good mood. So he'll
Hmm.
also He'll up his bit. Then you
Hmm.
calm him down, make him sit, talk to
Hmm.
him, ask him
Hmm.
about hairdressing,
Hmm.
ask him about something that is going on around him. Try to observe what he is saying, and then do not lose your focus from the purpose that he's come to the salon.
Hmm.
He's come for a haircut.
Hmm.
Do not do loose talks. Do not talk about things that you're not supposed to be professional.
Hmm. Hmm.
Stick to your plan. Stick to
Hmm.
the purpose that he's come to the salon.
Hmm.
And little by little, if he's angry, also take him. Okay, I understand. If somebody is angry, unnecessary showing you heat, ask him, sir, are you all right?
Hmm.
Is there something I can do for you?
Hmm.
Ask empathetically. Ask with more care. That's what they want right now.
Hmm. That one interesting aspect that I recalled from the conversation earlier is it also gives a new idea to all my listeners and viewers, that is a hairdresser is a therapist. I never thought about it in that way, but now you mentioned it, I do feel that yes, people do share personal things with hairdressers
Yes, yes,
and.
yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes. People do. Yes,
Hmm.
people do.
Moving on to my next question, which is more into getting your first job or working at a salon. So, to give a tip to someone listening to you as a youngster who is curious about learning hairstyle, how should they start their journey? Um, and how did you
Mm.
start your first job as a professional
Sure.
hairdresser? If you could just correlate it, I think that'll be interesting to
Fine,
hear.
fine, fine. Great, great, great. That's a good question.
Hmm.
So when I finished my course, I knew like all my ticks, all my haircuts were proper.
Hmm.
I started approaching people for jobs.
Hmm.
Getting jobs was not so easy
Hmm.
because when I started, I did not look like a barber.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was a thin, young looking guy talking in English
Hmm.
in Bombay. They thought maybe I'm not serious, because all the people were, we
Hmm.
are not like you see barbers how they are,
Hmm.
we
Hmm.
are not
Hmm.
like this.
Hmm.
So I hairdressing, so I went, but I applied for more than 30, 40 places.
Hmm.
And then I was called at one place for an
Hmm.
interview, and that was Taj, like
Hmm.
Regent Mumbai.
Hmm.
It
Hmm.
was Bombay's first seven-star hotel.
Hmm.
I went there, they met me, the manager, and she said, "Okay, Rohan, I met you. I saw your resume. You are a fresher. I want you to show me two haircuts tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock." I
Hmm.
said, "Great." So I told my friend, "Listen, I got this great interview, and it's at Taj, and I want you to come with me." And it was very far from my house.
Hmm. Hmm.
So my friend and me took a train early morning, peak
Hmm.
hour. In that peak hour, while entering the train, my little finger got cut in some kind of a metal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my day of interview. I'm very, very excited, and I did not realize it until I reached the destination. Almost, because I was with a friend of mine, and when I saw why is it bleeding, why is my shirt and my there's so much blood around, then I realized, hey, this is going to be a problem. I just grabbed like a band-aid. I tied up
Hmm.
my finger. I reached there, and I did not tell anything about what happened with me. I
Hmm.
performed two haircuts in front of the manager. She approved of my haircuts, and she gave me a job on that very same day.
Hmm. Hmm.
That
Hmm.
was a very big turning point, and I'm
Hmm.
really thankful for my friend, and I'm very thankful for the first manager. Her
Hmm.
name was, I would like to say her name. She's no more in this world. Her name was Prue Rajan.
Hmm.
Uh, she offered me a job, and I took it up.
Hmm.
And there was Nazneen Hussain, there's one more manager. They approved of my jobs, and I was hired as a hairdresser in 1998.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, way back.
Yeah, that was like way back. Yeah, yeah. And that job, being working in a five-star hotel, there were foreigners
Hmm.
who were trainers.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
They gave us extensive training.
Hmm.
They gave us a lot of uh, operating processes,
Hmm.
a lot of education. It really made me into who I am today.
Hmm. Hmm.
That my 4 5 years of stint at that five-star hotel.
Hmm.
dealing with all foreign national delegates, dealing
Hmm.
with a lot of people around the world. It was greatest experience of my life.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
So looks like your
it
first
was
job. Yes, sir, please go on.
yeah. So in fact, one anecdote, 19, I think 2000, Mr. Bill Clinton, the President
Hmm.
of America, was staying at the hotel,
Hmm.
and he had his entourage, and I got to serve his entourage, his
Hmm.
immediate secretaries and
Hmm. Hmm.
the very top VIPs.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That was a different experience for me. It was amazing.
It must have been a proud moment for you knowing that, yes, I'm taking
Yes,
care of such.
yes, 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 yeah, yes. I was 19 years old that time, and
Hmm.
1920, and it was amazing. It was a wonderful. Of course, the tips were good, so money was also good. Great.
Hmm. 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 So
Yeah.
how should an youngster approach this profession? From where should they start? How should they look at this? How should they approach hairstyling as a profession? If you could get into the daily practices that you
Yeah.
do to stay updated.
Okay. So to get into the profession, first of all, you have to have a fashion sense.
Hmm.
That's very, very important.
Hmm.
Once you have a fashion sense and you have a creative flair, this job is for you.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Now, a lot of people think it is not a very serious profession.
Hmm. Hmm.
People take it lightly.
Hmm.
It is yes, of course, it is fun and games.
Hmm.
It is a lot of fun. You enjoy a lot at your work, but it is also very, very serious profession. So you need that. It takes a lot of discipline, time management, people skills, marketing acumen, creative flair. The various things that you have to be aware of. That you need to be a good hairdresser, a great
Hmm.
listener, of course.
Hmm.
So if you have all these things inside you,
Hmm.
and if you have patience to learn and excel, I think any youngster who's got
Hmm.
these 4 5 things inside inbuilt by nature
Hmm. Hmm.
can become a great hairdresser.
So you mentioned quite a few things like marketing and various other skills. So one
Yeah.
a hairdresser develops this skills on the job, or do they pursue the course separately to develop these traits within them?
Well, yes, they can be learned on job,
Hmm.
and there are various classes and courses of
Hmm.
how to sell the product, how to market yourself, how to market your salon. Because eventually, every hairdresser will get into either a business of opening their
Hmm.
own salon
Hmm.
or into training, like training academy or something like that.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So I would like to tell one thing over here.
Hmm.
Unlike doctors, lawyers, and other noble professions,
Hmm.
where the peak of their career
Hmm.
starts at a later half of their life,
Hmm. Hmm.
after
Hmm.
50s.
Hmm.
So if you think that a senior doctor gets a lot of respect, more
Hmm.
money,
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
senior lawyer gets a lot of respect, more
Hmm.
money.
Hmm.
A hairdresser's life starts pretty young,
Hmm.
and the peak comes at a young age,
Hmm.
and it gets slightly down at the later stages.
Okay.
So it is reverse. So
Hmm.
you have to work accordingly. You got to save money for yourself. You got to have a plan, and there are various aspects.
Mm-hmm. So that's a very interesting take that you gave, that when the career peaks. So
Yeah,
we have all seen the conventional orthodox jobs where older people are more respected and more money. This is slightly counterintuitive and happens the other way,
yeah,
where you peak at a young age. And moving, I
yes.
mean, speaking about that other bit that you mentioned, a fashion sense. So engineers have the worst fashion sense, I believe, including I have received feedback from my
No, no,
family
no.
members.
That is their fashion. That is their fashion sense. I would say that is their
Mhm.
fashion sense.
Right. So, when you say fashion sense, is there any specificity that we can quantitatively say, okay, this is the fashion sense, like this matches with this, or this hairstyle goes with this face cut? Is it in that angle that you are speaking about, or what do you mean by
Yeah,
fashion
yeah,
sense?
yeah. So yes, fashion sense comes from the colors,
Hmm.
the cuts,
Hmm.
the styles, uh, It all comes from that. You have to have a
Hmm.
sense of your surrounding. Like
Right.
if you are having, for example, if you're having a very, very, very nice and gelled back look,
Hmm.
okay, what comes to your mind? First thing, that you are in some kind of a club,
Hmm.
or you're in a
Hmm.
very high street area, very nice place. So this is
Hmm.
like one example I gave you. If
Hmm.
you have very scuffled hair, messy hair, where are you? So
Hmm.
you want to be in a college or at work somewhere very creative field.
Hmm.
If you have, things like that. So you got to have that sense inside you,
Hmm. Hmm.
where style fits in and how practical it is.
Hmm.
Like if a person is in a very tropical country,
Hmm.
tropical place,
Hmm.
like India.
Hmm.
In India, you will see 80% people with short hair.
Hmm. Hmm.
Very few people like you and me who are into creative fields, and we have the liberty and
Hmm.
the time and liking to enjoy what we have.
Hmm.
But look at our dads, look at our people, because we are in a tropical country.
Right.
It gets very hot.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
all people are usually having shorter hair,
Hmm. Hmm.
clean shave beard and shorter hair.
Hmm.
So cut the heat off, That's a
Hmm.
general tendency. So you want to have, there are various factors, the
Hmm.
lifestyle, the weather, the style, the fashion, and you got to edge your game.
Hmm. Hmm.